What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Not so bad last week, 5 from 8. Couple teams let me down, including my own. Couldn't bring myself to tip against them, but hopefully we redeem ourselves. You might have seen on my Facebook, I've got a nice couple multis thrown in there. So let's try and redeem ourselves. So Thursday night, Suncorp Stadium, we've got the Broncos versus the Panthers. Now, Reynolds is out. HIA, we seen what happened last week. Storm was too good. Panthers demolished the Roosters. So I've got Panthers winning this due to the fact of Reynolds is out. But yeah, Cleary and Jerome's got, Luai's got, this is their chance. State of Origin gets selected Sunday night. So this is their chance to step up again and make sure that Roosters wasn't a fluke last week and be consistent this week. So I've got Panthers. Friday night, we got at Jubilee Stadium, 6 p.m., the Dragons versus Roosters. Now, my predictions came true. One of the coaches I said wouldn't see out the season hasn't seen out the season. Hook's been fired. Anthony Griffin been fired from the Dragons. This could go either way. Roosters got absolutely pummeled by the Panthers last week. I expect them to bounce back, and I've tipped the Roosters. However, I think the stats are the last 14 teams out of 17 have won after their coach has been fired. So I don't know. I'm either way on this, but I've got to stick with the Roosters. Purely in fact, they'll bounce back. Their bosses called them out during the week, said they need a whole new roster if they're going to keep playing like that. So I feel like that's what's going to happen. Allianz Stadium, 8 p.m. Friday night. We got the Rabbitohs versus the Eels. Latrell Mitchell in Indigenous round against the Eels. The last 6 games, I think they've beat us 13 plus. So not too confident. The team changes for the Eels. We got the Blues. Hopefully Fittler rings them at halftime or says, "Oh, just rest Latrell. I need him for the Blues. It's okay." But yeah, I've got Eels winning. I think our season's on the line. I think we're going to win 10 from the last 13. So I've got Eels winning. The last time this has happened where we started slow, the game that started our season was round 12 against the Bunnies on a Friday night, which is kind of ironic. But yeah, I see Bunnies winning this, but I have to stay strong, go with my heart as much as it kills me. I think our season's done. I've put the red line through us, but who knows with Eels? You never know. They could throw away the book like they did into the playbook, like they did in 2009. Go out and play razzle dazzle and make the grand final. Who knows? But yeah, I've got Eels winning in an upset. Got a few other upsets coming up. So Saturday night, we got at 3 p.m. the Sharks versus the Knights. Now, we saw the Knights send all the teams to Bali. Like, that was amazing. However, Ponga, Queensland, but I feel like Nico Hines and the Sharks will win this. It'll be closer than a lot of people are imagining. But yeah, I've got Sharks. I think Nico Hines will be an Origin player because based on form this year, you have to pick him. I'm sorry, but 1 good game, 2 good games for Luai doesn't necessarily give him that spot. I feel like they need to change it up and go with Hines. I think he's more of that human Cleary together. I think they'll work well. 5:30 Leichhardt Oval. I believe this is the last game at Leichhardt before it gets an upgrade or something. So it's going to be a very emotional day for the Tigers. But I got Cowboys winning this game. I feel like there's a few big. I think it's Luke Brooks' 200th game as well. So, yeah, but I see Cowboys winning this. Cowboys are playing pretty good lately, and all their players have to step up to make that Origin side this week. So, I feel like Cowboys for mine. This is going to be the game of the round for mine, and it's 7:35 p.m. Suncorp Stadium. We got the Dolphins and the Storm. For me, I've got the Storm. I know Dolphins are coming off the bye. Storm's coming off a good win against the Broncos, but for mine, I've got Storm in this. I feel like Munster, he's just Origin time again. It's you look at, but the Dolphins, man, no matter Wayne Bennett is a freak. No matter who you put in our team, he just finds them a way to win. So I think it will go down to the wire. I'm pretty much going to tip this as a golden point game. But yeah, I've got Storm in this game, which brings us to Sunday, 2 p.m. at Accor Stadium. The Bulldogs versus the Titans. We saw the Titans have a little fight against the Knights last week, but to me, I've got Bulldogs. Addo Carr's back. He's going for that Blues Origin jersey. People have forgotten about Matty Burton in Origin. He hasn't even been in that center position equation, which he played so well for Origin last year. And face it, Ponga couldn't catch those bombs. So for mine, I got Dogs winning, but I've got Titans to score 26 points. If you didn't see the stat, Titans have scored 26 points in their last 6 games or something. And if you put $1 on the first time they won and rolled it in, you would have had like almost $1 million, which is crazy to think about. So I've got Titans to score 26 points, but I've got Dogs to win. I feel like Addo back. He'll get a few tries. Carraz is back. But yeah, Avarillo with Addo there and Carraz, it will free up him to move around more. But yeah, for mine, I've got Dogs, which brings me to the next game, the 4 p.m. GIO Stadium, Canberra versus the Sea Eagles. Now, Sea Eagles haven't been playing too well. Canberra's won 5 straight or 6 straight, whatever it is. They beat the Eels. But, and here's a but, Sea Eagles, you got Travojevic brothers back. You've got Cherry Evans. You've got Olakau'atu. You've got, I think, Schuster's back as well. Most of those players are going for Origin spots. Cherry Evans, give me, no matter how bad he's playing, he'll always step up at Origin and go to Origin. But I feel like Sea Eagles will win this only because, and I'm going to say it, I'm going for 100% here. The team that beats Parramatta this year so far has never won the following week. So Canberra beat Para last week, which means they're going to lose this week. The streak's broken. I'm telling you now, get on it. Manly, I said it. I think I said it last week to everyone, get on Newcastle because Titans beat Para the week before at Magic Round. But that is, you can look it up. I'll put it in the comments. You can look up the stat. Eels lose to Melbourne round 1. Melbourne got done by Dogs. Round 2, lost to Sharks. Sharks got beat by Canberra the following week. Round 3, lost to Manly. They lost to Souths the following week. Brisbane beat us. They lost to Souths the following week. Titans beat us. They lost to Newcastle the following week. So Canberra beat us last week. Are they going to lose to Manly? I think they will. We saw Parramatta without Moses, without Sean Lane most of that game. There was a little comeback there. They only scored off grubber kicks because Guffo was out of position. A cross kick that was battered back by Rapana. So, like 3 of the 4 tries were from kicks. You know what I mean? So one was because a winger was off his wing and Guffer almost saved it and pushed him in the sideline. So I feel like Manly will have the edge here. I think Cherry Evans, Tommy T will step up. I think they'll put on a masterclass, and I think Raiders will go down. So there's my tips. Round 12, 2023. We're halfway there, guys, almost. So it's almost Origin time. That's going to be special. I might do my Origin team that will review the Origin team. I'll do my pick. I'll record the video tomorrow. We'll post it. We'll see how close I get to what I feel. The Blues, man, I'm worried about the Blues. I've got this ready to go. I'm going to put up some Burton bombs later on. We'll do some fun stuff. But let's recap my tips for round 12, and I've got Panthers over Broncos. I've got Roosters over the Dragons, Eels over Rabbitohs, Sharks over Knights, Cowboys over Tigers, Storm over Dolphins, Golden Point, Bulldogs over Titans, and I've got the Seagulls to beat the Raiders, and that's it. So everyone enjoy their footy. Get out there. I'm not going to the game on Friday night. All these Thursday, Friday games are giving the Eels is draining me. Trying to get rushed from work and stuff. So let's get behind the team. I hope your team wins. Souths fans, let's see what happens. But what can we do? Everyone jump on board, like, subscribe. I do a podcast now called League of Inches. So go check out. I'll tag his page down in the comments, in the description. I'll put all my social media links are in the description. So doing that. Week 2 now. It's been enjoyable doing the Talking Para podcast. We just recorded a live on my YouTube and on Facebook, so go check that out. Might do a giveaway next week on my tipping, depending on how well I go. We'll do a giveaway. What else can we do, guys? Don't forget, I'm going to shout one of my subscribers. We're going to do a competition end of year. I'm going to shout him a grand final ticket. We'll go have fun at the grand final. Hopefully our teams are in it. If not, then we'll just go and have a mad night out and watch some great footy. And that's it for me, guys. Thanks for watching, and make sure you click subscribe, follow all my socials, and hopefully your team wins, except if you're a South supporter.